Welcome back, everyone. In today's tutorial, I'm going to take you step by step through how to restore a WordPress website using a backup plugin. Whether you're recovering from a hacking mishap, a crashed update, or an accidental deletion, this method will help you get your site back on its feet quickly and safely. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to restore both your website files and database, giving you peace of mind and getting your site back online with minimal fuss. Let's dive right in. The good news is, if you created a backup with a plugin like Updraft Plus, Duplicator, or Blog Vault, the restoration process is usually very intuitive. Plugins were made to save you from headaches, so let's put them to work. To get started, log into your WordPress admin dashboard. This is your site's control center, almost like the cockpit of an airplane, and you need this access to do any serious maintenance. Just enter your username and password and you're in. If you can't access your dashboard, you might have bigger issues, so consider contacting your host or website administrator for help getting back in. Once you're logged in, find the settings page for your backup plugin. The location varies depending on which plugin you're using. For Updraft Plus, for example, go to Settings and then Updraft Plus Backups. For Duplicator or Blog Vault, look for their names in the left-hand menu. If you get lost, remember, the plugin's support website usually has great documentation and screenshots to help guide you. Next, you want to locate the section that lists your existing backups. Think of these as your website's time machine snapshots. Each backup set includes the files and database from a particular moment. Find the backup set you want to roll back to. Maybe it was taken right before an unfortunate plugin update, or just before you made a big change you now regret. Don't worry if there are multiple entries. Just check the date and pick the one that makes the most sense for you. Once you've got your backup selected, click the Restore button next to it. Most plugins will now walk you through a few choices. You'll often be asked which components to restore. These typically include plugins, themes, uploads like your images and media files, and the database. If you're unsure, it's usually safest to restore everything, but if your issue was just a broken theme or a messed up database, you can pick just those parts. The plugin will explain what each component includes, so take a moment to read and decide. And keep in mind, this part might take a few moments as the files transfer and the database is rewritten. Follow along with the plugin's prompts on the screen. Every plugin has a slightly different restoration process, but they all try to make it as clear and hands-off as possible. Don't worry if you see a little spinning loader or if things pause for a few seconds. That's totally normal, especially on larger sites. Once the restoration finishes, it's time to double-check that everything's working. Go to the home page and a few key pages of your website. Make sure the layout looks right, the pages load, and nothing feels off. If you notice any issues, some plugins offer a restore log or a way to retry. It's smart to check things like menu links, images and blog posts, and any forms or interactive features that matter for your visitors. And that's it, you've just restored your WordPress website. Taking these steps now can save you tears and hours of troubleshooting down the road. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more website tips and tutorials. If you have any questions, or if you hit a tricky spot during your restore, drop a comment below. I or someone in the community will be happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.